So 2 Romanians, Dumitrescu is the other one of course, and a German, Klinsmann in the Spurs lineup tonight. Gary Mabbott, a welcome return to the back 4. Calderwood and Nethercott are the 2 to miss out. Also out injured is Nicky Barnby. Mickey Hazard plays. Watford, more modestly perhaps, are glad to have their former Brentford man Keith Millen back in their defence. He's over a groin strain, but they're still without Colin Foster, Gerard Lavin and the suspended keeper Kevin Miller. Spurs for sure they're going to be hustled in the midfield by Hessenthaler and Payne. He's newly arrived from Southend, and there could be a goal threat of course from the former Millwall striker Jamie Morley. A referee tonight, John Brandwood of Lichfield in Staffordshire, and it's an all-ticket crowd here at Vicarage Road, but none at the Rookery end. There's a 1.6 million stand being built there. That should be ready by next April. So will it be a night of rehabilitation for Spurs? Remember, they've lost 3 of their last 4 in the Premiership against an eager Watford side who've already held them to a 1-1 draw here in a pre-season friendly, which was certainly played at some pace. Ball played long there towards Sheringham. Klinsmann couldn't make it, and suddenly there's a break with Mooney now for Watford. Across the face of the goal, and Watford have scored in the opening minutes. Phenomenal start there for Watford. And a great run here by Mooney. And it's Craig Ramage who has put Watford, the home side, into a sensational lead. Ball hit long towards Morley. Well, that's an amazing start. Hazard. Dumitrescu. Free kick quickly taken. Popescu. Oh, that's a good ball. Kerslake now for Tottenham. Klinsmann waiting in the middle. Ball knocked back towards Dumitrescu. There's his shot and pushed away well by Digweed. A very slick move by Tottenham. A fine ball, in fact, by Popescu out to the right-hand side. Kerslake picking it up, and Dumitrescu's shot knocked away well by goalkeeper Digweed. Hazard. Edinburgh. A throw to Watford. Holdsworth getting that away for Watford. They try to thread the ball through to Klinsmann. A back heel by him. Dumitrescu's in there. Anderton's in there as well. And it's a goal! Darren Anderton makes it 1-1. And Spurs have recovered from that opening minute shot with a very slick goal indeed, scored by Darren Anderton. A back heel by Klinsmann. Anderton picking it up. A good shot on the turn, hit with power, and that makes it 1-1. A great turn and a fine shot. Popescu. Anderton running into trouble in the shape of Andy Hessenthaler. But Hazard now taking the short ball from Popescu. Hazard again, playing it for Sheringham. Here's Edinburgh. There's the cross. Oh, Watford getting it his way there. It'll come for Teddy Sheringham again. There's his header. Klinsmann looked for a moment for the overhead. And Watford get it away in the shape of Gary Porter on the far side. Foul by Campbell on Morley, free kick to Watford. Millen is up. So too it's Holdsworth there. It was Campbell with a very positive header that got it away for Tottenham. Dumitrescu just keeping it in play. But here's Hessenthaler. Ramage. And a long-range shot there from Richard Johnson, who's got quite a reputation for long-range shots, and in fact beat Walker from something like 30 yards in that pre-season friendly. But way off the target there. Edinburgh's throw for Tottenham. Teddy Sheringham. Edinburgh playing it in. Anderton again on the far side. It almost fell for Klinsmann. In the end, it was Johnson just tucking it away to Mooney. He's made some good runs down that left side already, Mooney. But he was beaten that time by Kerslake. Hazard. Klinsmann. Good turn. Has he got the better of Holdsworth here? Still Klinsmann. It's another goal for Jurgen Klinsmann, who this season is a real goal-scoring machine for Tottenham. That's 8 in 7 games. He outpaced Holdsworth, looked up, saw the keeper, a flick for the outside of the boot, and Spurs go into the lead. A great bit of finishing by Jurgen Klinsmann, and Spurs lead by 2-1. And certainly the crisis of the first minute now seems to be behind them. Hessenthaler. Campbell there quickly for Tottenham. Ramage. Finds Mooney. Finds Porter. Well, he's got a shot on him. And a good one it was. Well saved by Walker. Just curling it around that last defender, but Walker covering it well. And Glenn Roeder, the Watford manager, looking fairly pensive, and just in front of him Eddie Plumley, who finished yesterday as the chief executive here and today becomes a member of the Watford board. So good luck to you, Eddie. Ramage, good turn. Hessenthaler taking it on board. Get it out to Mooney again. There's a cross towards Morley, but too close to Walker. Millen, he's lost it. Sheringham picks it up. Once again in the middle is Jurgen Klinsmann. But Watford escape. Pescu just poking the ball through to Mabbott. Campbell knocking it wide with their space for Kerslake to exploit on the far side. And across towards Klinsmann. A great header. Applause from his manager. His second of the night and Tottenham's third. There just is no way to stop Jurgen Klinsmann at the moment. And those who thought he was just coming for a last big meal ticket and a last resting place of an illustrious career just have to think again. Those last 2 goals of his have had class stacked all over them. But here's Mooney. No foul. Spurs leading 3-1. Back it goes to Walker. Knocked forward. Klinsmann with the header. Dimitrescu. Forward to Klinsmann again. Certainly got a liking for Vicarage Road, this German number 18. He scored in the pre-season friendly for Spurs. And 2 fine goals here tonight. Long towards Klinsmann. And Porter gets it back to Digweed. Mooney chasing this. Anderton. Again, some good play by Dumitrescu. Darren Anderton, a little touch now for Sheringham. For Anderton again, over the top. That was a great chance to make it 4. Little touch off. Sheringham playing him in again, but leaning back and the ball going over. Ramage, Hessenthaler. Payne just knocking it through again towards Ramage. Campbell there. Ooh, it might come for Watford again. Might still come for them. Pushed away that time. Hessenthaler shot by Walker. Really is all action this cup tie at both ends of the field, but Spurs slowly but surely getting the upper hand. Watford coming back at them very spiritedly though. Mooney. Porter. Morley. Flag had stayed down. Spurs were looking at the linesman. Morley couldn't finish it off because Campbell and Mabbott were there on him so quickly. And Anderson now at the other end. Klinsmann wanting it short. Dumitrescu's made a terrific break. And he just couldn't get on the end of it. He applauds a fine ball from Anderton though. But the ball safely with Perry Digweed. Hessenthaler. Popescu. Here's Kersley. Finding Sheringham. Trying to get Kersley again. The fullback shot, though, covered by Digweed. There wasn't enough power in it. But it was still a terrific run by the number 22, David Kersley. Here comes Campbell. Now Anderton again. Hessenthaler chasing. Edinburgh. Klinsmann a turn. Either get it onto the right foot, but very un-Klinsmann-like. Doesn't even go for the goal kick. It's a throw to Watford. Johnson for Watford. Darren Baisley. Mooney's touch. Well cut out though by Popescu. Sheringham. Dumitrescu. Well, he and Klinsmann are up there. There's room for Klinsmann. Is this the hat-trick? It is! Which tops off a magnificent first half for Tottenham. And a quite brilliant one for their German striker, Jürgen Klinsmann. Good work by Dumitrescu. Klinsmann picked it up and finished it off most clinically to give Spurs a 4-1 lead. And a hat-trick here for Jürgen Klinsmann as the half-time whistle goes. And Spurs firmly in command. A tremendous first half for Klinsmann, of course. A good first half for Popescu, let it be said. And a brilliant one for Tottenham after that early setback with the goal by Ramage. So Watford get the second half underway. The game almost certainly beyond their reach now, with a second leg still to come, of course, at White Hart Lane. Edinburgh hitting it long. Holdsworth getting it forward to Johnson. Ramage playing it in. Anderton. Popescu to Sheringham. Here's Kersley. Klinsmann. Kerslake again. Some terrific runs in that first half. Stopped that time by Porter. Kerslake again, just knocking it forward towards Darren Anderton. And it's Digweed's ball. Porter. Anderton. Popescu. Sheringham. Given away again. Hessenthaler. Hessenthaler again. Mooney onto the left foot. A good shot! Striking the crossbar. Some excellent play by Hessenthaler leading up to that. Mooney again. In the end, he's running out of space. Surrounded by Mabbott and Hazard. Up to Anderton. Mabbott again. Mooney's shot. Beating Walker, but not the crossbar. Just you get the impression that Tottenham's appetite has been satisfied to that excellent first half of theirs with a 4-1 lead. Here at Watford again with Darren Baisley. Mooney chasing. A little trip there with Campbell. The flag has stayed down. A chance for Mooney. It's the second now for Watford. Campbell felt that he was fouled there by Mooney. But Mooney went on, the flag stayed down, there was no whistle from the referee. Mooney finishes it off, and it's now Watford 2, Tottenham 4. Good finish. Nicely taken on his chest by Gary Porter. Played up there for Morley. Back for Mooney. Morley. Porter. Hit long there. Edinburgh didn't really get hold of that one. Hessenthaler can turn it back in again towards Morley. There's a header, but it's saved by Walker. And away comes Spurs now. Played for Klinsmann by Danny Hill. Wants it back again. And gets it. Played across there. Somehow Sheringham missed it. Well, he scored 44 goals in the last 2 seasons. Top scorer both times, Teddy Sheringham. Scored only once this season on the opening day of the season. And that really was a glaring miss. Good work by Hill. But not by Sheringham on that occasion. Spurs still lead 4-2. Up goes Mabbott. Porter. Hessenthaler. Morley getting in behind them. Good work by Walker. And gets it through to Mooney again. Will he turn and he shoot? Ramage with the shot. Just wide for Watford. It's a terrific fight back now by Watford. But they're still 2-4 down. So close to a third goal. Some terrific keeping there by Walker. Just guiding it a foot wide. So maybe there's still work for Spurs to do. Popescu. Hill. It'll fall for Anderton. And now for Klinsmann. And even he can miss them. Already a hat-trick to his name, a glaring miss by Sheringham and now by Klinsmann. And the flag had stayed down, there was no thought of an offside. Popescu's header. Hessenthaler. Ricochets to Klinsmann. Dimitrescu. Anderton. Great save by De Vries. Fantastic action here at Watford tonight. With both goals in constant danger. Dimitrescu playing that in beautifully for the run of Anderton, and some good work by the keeper. Porter. Knocked down by Kersley. Sheringham. Hill. Here's Sheringham. And this time he has scored. Well, it's been a long time coming for Teddy Sheringham, not since the opening day of the season as he scored. Tottenham's top man for the last 2 years, and he's missed one glorious chance here tonight. But now he's made one count, and Spurs go 5-2 ahead. Defence again nowhere to be seen, and Sheringham made them pay for it. Popescu. Edinburgh. Dimitrescu. Quick to his countryman. Popescu. Hits it long there for Kersley. Kept that in really well. Teddy Sheringham. Popescu. Edinburgh. Anderton. The top of the Watford crossbar. Well, it was Anderton's finishing that got Spurs back on the road tonight, and nearly there made it 6 of the best. First, there might be a chance for Murray. He's brought down. That's a penalty. The referee might want a word with Walker. The Watford fans are saying off, but I'm glad he hasn't done that. But there was a good darting run there by Morley. And as Walker came out, he took him pretty badly, to be honest with you. And it's Gary Porter with the penalty. Saved by Walker. Well, we've just about had everything now. 7 goals, a lot of chances, and now a missed penalty, and now a corner for Watford. Porter with it. So a goal kick for Tottenham. Here's Porter. There's the save. It's with Anderton. Klinsmann. Sheringham. Knocked down for Dimitrescu. This is another one, Shorey. That makes it 6. Dimitrescu. Klinsmann's ball, flicked on. A nice chest down by Teddy Sheringham. is the man of the match, Jurgen Klinsmann, with his hat-trick. We're now coming to time added on at the end of an exhilarating 90 minutes. Howells gets it away, the substitute on for Edinburgh. Mooney. Hesselthaler. Payne. And now Johnson. Flicked on by him. Hesselthaler with a chance here for Watford, maybe. That's another one. That makes it 3 for Watford, 6 for Tottenham. Well, it was Hesselthaler who got the ball in. Whether it took a little deflection here because the angle was such an acute one. Possibly it was Morley who finally pushed it over the line. But he goes round Walker. And in fact, it was probably an own goal by Gary Mabbott. Handed and chasing, but Digweed will get there first. The final whistle. What an extraordinary night of cup-tie football then. Spurs go into the second leg with a 6-3 lead. 9 goals, some very charitable defending on both sides, it has to be said. But out of it all, some really exhilarating football as well, particularly from Spurs and their attack in the first half. Klinsmann with a hat-trick. Anderton, Dimitrescu and Sheringham with the other ones. Ramage, Mooney and an own goal by Gary Mabbott right at the end. But overall, fantastic value for fans. And a final score then here at Vicarage Road. Watford 3, Tottenham Hotspur 6.